Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's video I'm going to be looking at the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman 89. I don't buy Mcfarlane figures usually. I do have some Spawn figures, but I think the last DC Multiverse figure was a Wonder Woman from her first, no, it was from the second film, and I ended up selling that to my good friend Tubbs, because I'm not really a big fan of the proportions and things on them, especially for some of the superhero characters. But when I was getting the Batmobile, I had to get Batman as well, because you can't have a Batmobile with someone else in the driver's seat or whatever. You have to get Batman. His cape is soft goods as well, which is one thing that kind of put me off the other Batman, is all the hard plastic. It's not great, like. So Keaton Batman is here. Let's check out the box and get to reviewing this guy. So let's check out the box for the DC Multiverse Batman 89, and as you can see, you've got the Flash logo here. Unfortunately, it does say Batman. Now, before I go any further with these jokes, that's all they are, is jokes. This movie is probably going to be awesome, and I am looking forward to it, but I like to rag on it a little bit. So DC Multiverse, you've got Batman here looking great. He's got all different bits and pieces there. It does say 22 moving parts, Mcfarlane Toys. On the side, Batman Multiverse, and on the back, you've got this awesome painting of Keaton Batman. Looks really nice there. And you got all the legal mumbo jumbo across the bottom and QR codes and what have you. Here we've got a nice little window. Again, you can go into DC Universe Infinite through this QR code, I presume. And on the top, you've just got a window. So not much more to say, more legalese on the bottom. Let's get this guy out of the box. So here is the Mcfarlane 89 Batman out of the box and up on the swingamajig. And first things first, cloth cape is a win-win-win, I think, because some of the Mcfarlane Superman and Batman figures I've seen in the past, the cloth or the plastic cape is pretty bad on them. But so this, I think, is awesome. And look, I'm going to be totally honest, I only bought this figure so I could have an 89 Batman to go with the Batmobile. And something I noticed about this figure is the kind of mud there on the boots, to the sandy look, which is probably from, we've seen the trailers where there is a part in the desert, I think, where Batman is fighting whoever, and that's probably from that. So like, a lot of people have to remember as well that this isn't just an 89 Batman, this is the Batman from the new Flash movie. So some things on this and the Batmobile itself, which I've also reviewed, will be different. I know people have given out about the grey canopy on that. We haven't seen this movie yet, and I know anyone watching this review after I've seen it in the future was now probably laughing at this, but yeah. So for me, this, I've always held off on buying a Mcfarlane 89 Batman because of the scale. I still don't like the scale. 7 inches too big, I think. But in saying that, I'll accept it for a Batman that goes with a Batmobile. And that's what this guy is, and he looks absolutely phenomenal as well. I love the yellow on the chest. So yeah, let's get it down and have a look at what other accessories he did arrive with. So let's check out the figure in its entirety. And as usual, as I always do, I'm going to start with the bits and pieces that it arrived with. So he did come with this Mcfarlane DC figure stand, which some of them you need, some of them you don't. But I found this figure quite easy to stand up. But it's cool to have this option as well. He did come with this awesome little file card as well, which all these figures come with. I really wish Hasbro would take this up as well, but they would probably stick another $5 on the end of the price for that. So it does say Batman the Flash, and on the back you can have a read of that there now. I will pause it. So yeah, that's really cool little profile on the back, and it's gone flying. Really cool little profile on the back of the figure, and a little picture if you want to collect those. I don't know. He does come with 2 weapons as well. This silver batarang, which is quite nice. There's little designs on the inside of it there. I really need something to hold these things when I'm showing them off instead of showing my grubby fingers. And he also comes with this as well, the grappling hook gun, which is really cool. Now, it's just painted all one colour, same as the batarang, so detail not in their forte. On the other side, it's the very same. So very basic for a 25 euro, dollar, whatever you want to call it figure. Pretty basic, all one color paint. Not that much effort gone into it, if I'm honest. So to look at the figure as he stands there, he looks really, really good. The suit looks more technical than it was back in the original Batman movie, which of course is expected because this is like 2023, so many years later. You've got the shoulder pads here, and it just looks like a more up-to-date version. So let's get into the actual figure itself. So without going in too far into articulation, he does have pins now, which I'm not used to seeing anymore. Hasbro does have them on the odd figure, but they've mostly gotten rid of them. There is pins on the knees as well. Now let's start with articulation. You get some up and down movement. You get a good bit of up movement. So he can watch Supergirl or Man or whoever's in this movie. You can get some side to side. Quite good articulation. And he can look down when he's feeling down, because that's all Batman seems to do. You can get a T-pose. There is sort of a butterfly joint in there. You can get a lot of movement with the arm. You can do your punching and all that. And I forgot to mention as well, actually, he does come with 2 punching hands. Almost forgot those. They were so small, they almost fell down the side of my couch the other day. So yeah, he does come with 2 punching hands. Now the one thing I will say as well about this figure is the paint is great, right? It's all black and it's not that really sheeny, but the bat sign itself, I don't know, is it just my one or what, but it does look quite grubby looking. It's not exactly like a clean yellow. I don't know. Face sculpt wise, he is really, really good. Can't complain here. Actually, I can, because they are releasing a whole other figure with just the Bruce Wayne head. And they've done this before with movie figures of Peacemaker and various other ones. Now, I know Hasbro have gotten better at this, but they usually do put an unmasked head in the box as well. Whereas Mcfarlane now are making sure you buy 2. And I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, we'll keep going with the articulation. You've got double jointed elbows, which go all the way up. You've got these balls at the wrists, which do my head in. I do not like them at all. And you've got a rotation as well. You've got articulation at the ab, which is quite good. No, we've got some waist articulation as well. The utility belt, again, all black. No attempt at doing anything on that. Legs, we will get a full splitsies almost. There is a bit of movement at the thighs. You do get a double jointed knee. No boot rotation. Somewhat of an ankle rocker. I don't know what to do with it. It's quite dodgy. And those balls at the ankles as well. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. As you can see, the feet, there's quite a bit of dirt. They look quite grimy or sandy looking or something. I don't know what that's meant to be. I'm sure someone can tell me. But yeah. So overall, not a really bad figure. He does fit in the Batmobile quite comfortably. Well, not comfortably. You have to really, really push him down, or else his ears get caught in the the thing closing. The canopy, that's the word I was looking for. The clock cape is great. It does work really, really well. Clock cape is really good. It works really well. Sits perfectly on him. So I have no problems there. If I were to give this figure a mark out of 10, I would say a 6. Because it's functional. It looks like it should be. But it's just my bias against the Mcfarlane Toys, I would say. Not that I hate them, it's just I don't like the feel of their figures. And the scale is off for me as well. But yeah, I do like this one. It's quite nice. I won't be buying any other Flash movie figures or any other DC Multiverse figures. Of course, I do pick up the odd Spawn one, but this one is really, really good, and Mcfarlane fans will be delighted with it. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I will have a review of the Batmobile up as well, either before or already. I'm not sure which way I'm releasing these yet, but there will be a review of the Batmobile up. If not already, there will be one soon. So check that one out, guys, as well. I will do some pictures at the end of this video with him in the Batmobile just to show you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Do leave a like, do leave a comment, and most importantly, do hit that subscribe button. And I thank you once more for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye.